Hi there. My name is DJ Waldow, and I turned 50 on February 23rd, 2026. So, for the next 50 days, I'm going to be sharing one thing that I've learned over the almost 50 years on this planet. Today's thing, kill them with kindness. The other day, I'm on the phone with Golden One Business. Golden One, for those of you who don't know, is our local credit union. They recently opened up a business banking service. Suffice to say, it has been frustrating. I had money transferred from one account, my old business account, to my new business account, but then I couldn't access it for a week. And then once I could access it, I couldn't only take out a small amount per day and move it over. Then they wanted me to do ACH, which is great, except for they're going to charge me. It's been a hot mess. I've been on the phone, I've been on email, I've been back with chat, all sorts of things. It's been extremely, extremely frustrating. But I employed a tactic that I learned a long time ago, and one that I still don't always do, but I really try to, is with kindness. I am over the top kind. That doesn't mean I'm not direct. It doesn't mean I'm not stern, but I am kind. And part of that is because I do try to remind myself that the person on the other end of the line, or at the Southwest desk, or wherever you are in person or on the phone or on chat, they're really trying to do their best. I do believe that most people try to do their best, but we get so frustrated as humans. We get so frustrated, and it's real. Again, emotions are real. Don't shake that emotion. That's a real emotion, but control it and figure out what you can do to be kind to that person. Another quick example that happened to me recently, I've been trying to get my son's Apple Watch going, and I changed his password. If you've ever changed a password on Apple, it's crazy. If you forget your password, it's even worse. So forgetting the password, then they have to send you this whole thing, and it's a hot mess. So I've been on the phone with them. I got transferred back and forth and back and forth. I've talked to dozens of different people. He hasn't been able to use his watch for 2 weeks now. Not the end of the world, of course. He's 10 years old. He'll figure it out. But I continue to be extra, extra nice to every single person I've talked to. And what ends up happening is they're nice back to me. Shocker. They want to be helpful. They want to help people that are nice more than people that are rude and disrespectful. One more quick example where I've seen this is I use Southwest, but it could be any airline. I mean, airlines flying, if anybody flies often, it can be really stressful. There's delays, there's all sorts of different crazy things happen. They change your gate, or you're sitting on the tarmac for a while. They're de-icing your plane if you're on the East Coast or whatever. But it's really frustrating. It's stressful, and it's, all these things trying to get to somewhere on time. And I cannot tell you the number of people I have seen that have gone up to the desk after their flight has been delayed or their flight has been canceled. And I'm sure you have experienced this. In fact, I bet many of you listening here have probably done this. I know I have before, trying not to anymore. But you go up to the desk and you're just yelling at the person there. And meanwhile, this person that's standing in front of you, they didn't cause the weather delay. They weren't the one that made the decision that the flight was going to be canceled. They weren't the one that, intentionally damaged the plane. So there was some kind of not medical, some kind of mechanical issue, or maybe there was a medical issue. I don't know. But they didn't do that, right? They're just there trying to help you. And I've always found if you can be kind with the person standing in front of you, this is especially important when you're looking at someone, because they can read your face. They can read your body language. They know you're frustrated. And remember, especially with airlines, they know when you're getting off a plane and there's a whole line of people, or a queue, as they say. They know that people are going to be angry. They know people are frustrated. And so if you can be the person that's different and kill them with kindness and be extra nice, over the top, hey, I know this must be really hard. You got all these angry people here. Here's what I'm trying to do. I'm hoping you can help me. Lead with words like that. I'm hoping you can help me. This is what's been going on. And it's fine also, by the way, with Golden One and with Apple, the examples I gave earlier, I said to both of them directly, every time I called, I said, I am frustrated. This is a really frustrating situation. I was clear about that emotion, because It was frustrating. I was upset. I was angry. I was frustrated that my flight was delayed. I was frustrated that I could not get my business banking account set up. By the way, as I record this, I still am having issues with Golden One, but I will get it figured out and I will support them because they're local. I love them. I love Golden One. But I always try to kill them with kindness. And I'll end here. This is not just in a business setting or a transaction when you're talking to customer service or support. This is in your daily life. Go over the top to be kind to people. It makes a difference. Smile at people when you see them. Talk to people if you can. Ask people questions, but be kind. Lead with that kindness. Go over the top if you have to. I'd rather have someone be extra kind to me than to be me. All right, that's it for today. That was thing 21. Kill them with kindness. Don't really kill them. Be extra nice. As always, if you like this episode, please go to 50things.co, put your email address in, share it with anybody you know that might be interested in this. Maybe somebody who just had a bad experience at the airline or bad customer service. Maybe somebody who is a customer support person. Share this with them. Know that there's people out there who truly are trying to be kind. Also, go to Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok. What's up, TikTok? And do all the things you do there. Like, heart, I don't know, share. Thanks again so much. See you tomorrow for thing number 22.